to keep Obamacare, keep Obamacare. Here's one from, June, 4 days ago, June 22nd, 2017, 6:01 p.m. Obama begs the Senate, the Republicans, not to hurt millions just to spite him. What is this viper doing in the viper's den? What is he spewing today? Remember, this is not unlike what the false prophet Pope Francis did when Trump visited the Vatican. Remember that? What did Pope give Trump? Right? He gave him some kind of weird medallion. And he gave him a letter heralding, this defunct science, global warming. Remember that? Yeah. I mean, Pope Francis gave Trump a letter on climate change. You know what I would have done? Number one, I wouldn't have gone to the Vatican. I would have snubbed the false prophet. Sorry, I don't have time for you. And any letter he sends, you need to burn it. Pope Francis gives Trump a letter on climate change. 192 pages. I mean, what kind of letter is that? Right? A letter, 192 pages. 192 pages? What the? Let me see. How many pages is crazy Obamacare? I mean, wasn't it so you have to move it with a forklift? Obamacare, was it 2,300 pages? 2,300 pages. You nuts? No, I think it might be, I think it's way more than that. Let me see. That might just be the revision. 20,000. I see another one here. 33,000 pages. 20,000 pages of Obamacare regulations. Townhall.com, March 12, 2013. What are you, nuts? Who's going to read that? Who's going to read that? Didn't they need that big wheelie thing to wheel in the... Yeah. Here's a CIA mind control piece. Just because a bill is long doesn't mean it's bad. Yes, it does. This is crazy. I mean, this is nuts. Let me pull this up right here. Zoinks! How many pages of regulations for Obamacare? WashingtonPost.com. If you can't say it in a page, there's something wrong, right? If you can't say something in a letter in one page, Pope has to write 192 pages. Well, here's the stack right here. May 15th, 2013. You guys, here's the same Mitch McConnell. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell points to a stack of papers representing what he claimed to be the regulations associated regulations with Obamacare's health care law. Obamacare is fully implemented January 1st, even though the regulations haven't been written yet. What the? We got 33,000 pages of regulations that they've already written. If we stacked it up here, it would be 7 feet tall. Implementation has also become a bureaucratic nightmare with 159 new government agencies. What the? Boards and programs busily enforcing the roughly 20,000 pages of rules and regulations already with this law. Wow. Wow. Now somebody said, oh, well, that was, only 13,000. It says whether it's 13,000, 22,000, or 33,000, it's too many. But then it turns out that Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell has actually tweeted a photograph of this stack of paper. By his math, the Obama administration has issued 20,000 pages of regulations associated with the new law. Hashtag Obamacare regulations. 828 pages in one day. Overall, there are nearly 20,000 pages with many more to come. Why would Obamacare be so big and humongous? Because it has to include all the legalese, all the regulations to put everybody in a global system. Yeah. This is not just for the USA. This is for when Obama comes back into power and to have this masterpiece implemented as a one world governmental regulation. You think Obama wrote this? No way. The New World Order wrote this for him. It's nuts. Now, I'm not going to get into that, but I mean, Pope gives Trump a 192-page letter. Obama gives us 30,000 pages of regulations for Obamacare. What? And now you have Obama begging, just last week, 4 days ago, the Republicans to save Obamacare. One thing I've learned, whatever Obama wants, do the opposite. Yeah, 4 days ago, Obama begs Senate Republicans not to hurt millions, just to spite him. Now, he did that craftily to deceive people, to thinking that Obamacare is about health care. Obamacare is not about health care. Obamacare is about global domination. Oh! Now, if you go back and you look at December 10th of last year, 2016, Obama begs Republicans not to repeal his failing health care law. And didn't. Now, yeah, when Trump took office this year, what did Obama leave as in the White House for Trump? What did Obama leave? Well, demons, probably in the White House. But what did Obama leave for Trump? He left him a letter. What was in the letter? In the letter that was left at the White House by Obama to Trump, the letter stated, "Save Obamacare." Wow, that's creepy. This one's from thehill.com back in January 24th of this year, 2017. In the tradition of departing presidents, Barack Obama left a letter for incoming President Trump. The thrust of the message which Trump relayed to congressional leaders during their White House meeting was a plea to save Obamacare. That's creepy. It's creepy. Creepy, I say. So why is he freaking out? Why is Obama is not retiring? Why is he hanging around Washington? Why did he rent a house just down the street from the White House? Why is Valerie Jarrett? Why did she move into Obama's house? Why is Obama slithering around the world trying to get people on his side and interfering with Trump's presidency? Even though some of these writers from these Vatican news agencies, mainstream media, deny it. They say that Trump is finally speaking out to save Obamacare, but he's not interjected his opinions before. Obama has never shut up. Right? This article here, thehill.com, it says, very creepy. The last paragraph of this article here from January says, but what President Obama said was that we say the Affordable Care Act is very good, and if you can't make it better, we'll work with you to make it better, he added, but we will not participate and be complicit in destructively undermining protections that they now have. Protections of what? Protections of global governance? Global domination? One world order? but we will not participate and be complicit in destructively undermining Obamacare. The number one thing, now they're just about to vote possibly before the 4th of July, which is next week, the Senate on the Obamacare replacement bill. Hopefully it's a replacement bill. I heard it wasn't. I heard the new Republican Trump care bill is kind of like, well, Rand Paul said it was Obamacare plus. Some of the Republicans are saying we're not going to vote for it. There's not enough votes up for it unless it's changed. Obamacare needs to be killed. Obamacare needs to be killed. It's a global UN, Vatican, NATO, demonic one world government legislation. Agenda 21 on steroids. That's why Obama begged Trump in his letter in January. And he's been begging people for a while. Let me see right here. Back in January 5th, also, not only did he leave the letter for Trump, but January 5th, 2017, Express UK, Obamacare. President Obama begs Democrats to keep health care. Beg. It's not going to happen on my watch. And Rand Paul and others have said that this new legislation that's trying to be pushed through. See, for instance, well, let me say this. The Republicans are not on the side of Trump, most of them, right? Republicans are basically Democrats, and Democrats are Republicans. Now, there's some Republicans that are not part of the New World Order, but most Republicans have proven, and the Democrats, that they're part of the New World Order, the demonic, devilish, satanic one world government. Well, here's one right here. 4 at least or more senators, Republicans, say they can't vote for the Republican health care bill. That's with CNN.com. Because it's not a repeal. It's not a killing of Obamacare. It's actually keeping Obamacare in the new health care, Trump care, and making it worse. Yeah. Here's one, Breitbart.com. Rand Paul on Senate health care legislation. I think the bill looks too much like Obamacare. It doesn't look like a repeal. So what are the Republicans up to? Oh, exactly. They want to pass something. They're probably being bribed to pass a new bill acting like it's a repeal, but it's just Obamacare on steroids. Here's FoxBusiness.com. Senate health care bill is Obamacare plus, says Senator Rand Paul. You know that shooting the other day at the where Scalise was shot and other people were targeted at the Republican baseball practice? Rand Paul was there in the batting cages and was never shot. I think that one of the main targets of the shooter of the New World Order was Rand Paul, because Rand Paul and maybe a handful of others, Republicans, are in the way of the globalists using the Democrats and the Republicans to keep Obamacare and even make it worse. FoxBusiness.com, Senate health care bill that they're trying to pass is just Obamacare on steroids plus. No. Rand doesn't support GOP health bill. Now, don't forget, Rand Paul is not only a senator, but he's a doctor. Yeah, an eye doctor. Now, Rand Paul says that he may, if they change it, right? Here's another one. Rand Paul, Ted Cruz oppose Senate health care bill. And I'm not a huge supporter of Ted Cruz.